T.S. Eliot once remarked that there are some things about which we can say nothing, but before which we dare not keep silent. This is a good starting place for our understanding of God. Since our concepts apply to the world of objects in the physical universe, and God is not part of this, God can't be conceptualized exactly. The witness of our philosophers, theologians, and saints tells us that God dwells in absolute mystery. So when we consider divine revelation concerning God, we must be mindful of our limits. But, as Eliot says, we dare not keep silent. In today's first reading, we find Moses finishing his first long speech in Deuteronomy. It's clear that Yahweh is not one of many gods, a point that Israel didn't really grasp until after the exile. Rather, there is only one God. Quote, "All this you were allowed to see, that you might know that the Lord is God, and there is no other." End quote. Christianity, of course, remains loyal to this monotheism. Our God is the God of Abraham, and there is only one God. In the Gospel, Jesus sends his disciples out into the world, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. This reflects the baptismal formula of the early church, and obviously witnesses to the Trinitarian revelation. The dogma of the Trinity is central to Christian spirituality. Our tradition sees the Holy Spirit as the spiritual horizon through which we come to the risen Christ. Life in the Spirit brings us intimacy with Jesus. We believe that the Father is the eternal source from which the Son and Spirit eternally proceed. This gives the Father a kind of priority as we pray to the Father through the Son in the Spirit. The dogma of the Trinity tells me that the very nature of divinity is dynamic love. For any lover there must be a beloved, and love shared abounds in creative power. The Holy Spirit is the life of the Church because the Spirit is the common good of the Father and the Son. The Spirit infuses us with God's love for us and draws us into the mystery of our redemption. We know the Trinity not by mental abstractions, but by the experience of God the Father's love for us, infused with the Spirit in intimacy with Jesus Christ. Trinity is a mystery for sure, but not meant for confusion. Fundamentally, the dogma of the Trinity reveals profound truths about God's dynamic life and love for you and for me.